Welcome back. Oh my gosh, we got another episode of Boomer Plays here. How you doing? Getting everything set up here. Hope everybody's having a good one. We are here on Dawn of Man. This is a new game that I played maybe once or twice on stream. I really feel like it's a really good game. If you like really calm, I guess you want to say kind of relaxing kind of games. This game is really all about planning, managing your resources, and really keeping your people alive, honestly. I think this is actually a great spot, to be honest with you. I think I've made a village here before. So as you can see, we have settlers here that all have resources and they're nomads right now. We're gonna try to set up shop about right here and build from the ground up a fortress, or I guess, I don't want to say a fortress. A fortress may be a bad way to put it, but I guess civilization, if you will, from the ground up. So I think this is like a fantastic way to really look at this game. Like you see it where people have all different kinds of technologies, like, you know, iron, brass, all these types of things that you're working to. You take it for granted every day, but it's like, man, this stuff is crazy. Like, how far back does this go? You know, sometimes when you think about it, like, what did they actually do? You know, what did they actually, you know, do when they didn't have, you know, the stuff that we have today? I think that's very interesting to think about sometimes. I'm a big history nerd sometimes, so I guess for me it just kind of goes that way. I'm trying to set up my screen here so I can keep track of everything. I don't think I had that one. Trying to keep track of everything. I'm gonna have to go in and set the limits too to make sure we don't overdo it right at the beginning, so we don't, you know, obviously botch the build. I'm trying to remember some of these controls too. Okay, I got the controls here. Okay, there we go. I was about to, I guess it was because I had them selected, I didn't see it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start by building them some houses. I think that's important first, right? Let's get some nice houses going. You know, let's make sure we got some a place to live. Let's set our goals here to get 3 houses up. Okay, we're gonna need some resources to do that. So let's take a look at getting some sticks. I think we're gonna have to just start with that. We have 7 people right now, so I think maybe 1 or 2 people grabbing sticks would be good. Got a little bit of a rock scene over here. There we go. Look at all these sticks we can pick up. Isn't that great? All right, so let's go with 1 person, and the most that we want them to pick up, I guess for right now, let's go with 20 sticks, because I mean, if we have something else we can do, it'll probably be a little bit more important. This is actually a big part of the game here early on. You really want to set good limits on what you get, because if you don't, the resources can get, like, I guess, overwhelming, and they can get overwhelmed with what they're working on, and you can really lose your way early on, and the people could die. I've had it happen. It's like, no, don't die, and you're screaming, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're gone. Like, you've made decisions that have led to an inevitability. It's terrible, I know, but I mean, it's real. It's very real with this game. Like, if you don't plan well, it's not going to go well at all. But I really like this game. I think it's really calming. If you get a chance to go look it up on Steam, it is called Dawn of Man. It's a very, very good game. I don't think it's necessarily a new game, but it's a good game. It's one of those you got to just have in your Steam library. You know, I say that a lot. Or you just got to have it in your Steam library no matter what, you know, because you never know what's going to happen, whether you're gonna want it or not. You know, you want to go play it or not, something along those lines, right? We're gonna start here with 15 across the board, because I know we don't have but 7 people. We can adjust these as we go with the numbers that we get. I think that'll be smart, because if we just let it go, it's gonna get bad. I know it's gonna get bad, because I've experienced it where I have had people working on supplies. Like, what are you working on that is taking your attention away from this? And I realized I was definitely not mindful of my limits on what you really want, you know, your people to be working on. And it'll make more sense as we go here, obviously. I think those are good on the limits. I think we're good on those. Now, for our building, let's go ahead and get those guys going on some sticks here. We need to make sure we get some food for our people here. So let's get a fishing area. We only want to go 1 at a time. Another thing I learned about this game really early on is that you have zones where you can fish. So if the bar is really covered up right now in the bottom right. Can I move this at all? I don't think I can move it. I didn't account for the fact that you couldn't see that. We'll see. I may move the camera over a little bit. We shall see. I think I may move the camera here. But if you look in the bottom right when you play this game, it's going to tell you whether you have enough fish or not. Okay? Let me actually do that real quick. Let's move it over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. And we are now moved over. Very good. All right, so what I was talking about, as you can see, you have a lot of different options when it comes to fishing and mud in the area with the water. So if you let it dwindle where this bar goes to 0, you're in trouble because they're not really going to get anything out of that, right? So how many people do we have? We have one person with the fish thing. So we're going to let them do that. That should be pretty good. You can actually change the speed of the game here on your keyboard if you go 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's all great. I think this is fantastic. So let's see here. We have some animals here we can pick off a little bit. I really want to get the houses up first. I think that's priority here. Let me change this actually to just resources so I can read this a little bit better. I don't know why I changed it. I thought I was going to stack them in different categories for me, but it really didn't do what I thought it was going to do. All right, we got a little bit of flintstone here, right here, that we can take advantage of here. Let's grab that. We're going to make sure they pick up all of this because we're going to need all of it. All right, so that should be plenty right now, right off the bat. I don't want to overwhelm them. I really want to focus on hunting predators right away. So once we get our setup going here, we're going to attack Mr. Bear over here.
Because we don't like bears around here. We're still at war with the bears from Icarus. You'll find out when we get on Icarus, okay? It's a thing. We don't like bears.
But yeah, anyway, I definitely like this game. It's very solid, very thoroughly done. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I've even had fun playing another game that the developers of this game have made. I think it's called Planet Base, if I can remember it correctly. But it's a space station, or it's basically a space station builder, which is nice. Where you're on a planet, you're trying to build a station up, and you're trying to obviously help your people survive and progress, with their technology and everything, which is nice. This hits a little bit different because of the challenges that they face. Because obviously they don't have guns or anything like that. Yeah, bow and arrow. Are you going to get a nicer bow and arrow? Like, what are you going to do, right? So, all right. I think we have just enough to get two. We have just enough to get 2 huts up. We need to get a skin dryer here. I want to make sure this is organized for later down the road, so everything's not cramped up. Because we're going to have way more houses. So I say let's move this over here. We're gonna have a skin dryer over here so we can get some skins going. Yeah, that'll be good, right? We need to give somewhere where they can cook and eat. I think that's important too, right off the bat. Let's focus on that. We need to find some stone. Looks like there's some right here. Let's grab the stone there. Very good. We're gonna need a few of these. So oh yeah, we're in a great spot. We got stones everywhere. That's fine. They're gonna be able to pick those up. I think there's one more over here we can grab. It's gonna be good. Let's get 4 here, just in case we want to build another one. How many do we need for the? We need 2. Okay. So if we do 2, if we get 3, we should be fine, right? We should be fine. I think we're fine with 3. All right, let's roll with it. All right, let's speed up a little bit so they can get it going here. We're going to need to hunt here eventually. So once we get the hearth up, once we get the skin dryer up, I'm going to want to go hunting. And then hopefully we can get this bear down. If we can get the bear down early, they can save us a lot of trouble. Because we don't want him snooping around the base here and thinking that we're food like these guys over here, right? Oh, they look scrumptious.
I think I might take a bite. Very good.
The alerts are popping up behind my webcam now. I think that's going to be a little bit better because you'll be able to, well, honestly, let me do this. I think this may be the way. I think this is just going to have to be the way it is. Usually I want to have my webcam and stuff up, but we're going to do this. And we're going to do that. Okay, so that way you can see everything on the screen. I think that's cool. I'm pretty sure the watermark might be in the bottom right anyway, but I think we're gonna be good. All right, we have multiple bears here. We have multiple bears. I think, is that the same bear? I think that's the same bear. Okay, the same bear. We got ourselves a rhino here we can potentially get. We got, what you want to do is you want to get the big guys, the ones in red. You want to get those guys first because they give you the knowledge up here where it allows you to unlock things and you get cool stuff, right? So I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down with the game now. It's going to be kind of self-explanatory, but I'll kind of talk as we go. My apologies for not having a webcam on now because I feel like this is just covering up too much. So I got to figure out where I can put this thing, maybe. You know, we could do this. Let's do this. If we switch it to top middle, I don't think it's going to really cover everything. I think that's going to be fair. I think we're good here. Yes. Okay, we should be good. All right, we're going to go top middle with it. That way you can see me, I can see you, we can all be good, right? Absolutely. All right, we got a skin dryer up. What are we missing here? We're missing one stick. Can we get one more stick? Can we get a stick? One stick. I think the stick's on the way. Very good. Oh, they're building a hut with it. Okay, okay, that's fine. We have all 3 huts up now. All good signs. We need to get food immediately. We're gonna have some fish here, obviously, if we keep going, but we need food. All right, so let's make sure we get this hearth up so we can cook it. I'm pretty sure the sticks are gonna help if we can. Let's make sure they get this up first before we go full blown into hunting here, because I do not know how many people we may lose in this process. We may have some people that may not make it. What is this? Is this another? This is a rhino. Is it an older rhino? It is. I think that's gonna be the play here. All right, so let's get everybody highlighted. And we're going to go over here and we're going to take out the rhino. All right, let's see what these guys do. Let's see if they can knock them out. Knock them out, John. I hope this works. Because if we cannot take out this rhino, we will not survive. And this is going to be crazy. All right. Oh, don't die. Get up, get up. Kill it, don't die. We got it. Let's go. All right. So now we're going to be able to get the fresh meat from that kill. We really need to get the food dryer here. That's our first unlock, which is going to be good. We really need to build that now. Let's go ahead and build this. All right. We're going to do the crafting on this side. Let's do the food on this side. I think that's going to work. Nice and spread out. Give them some room to space out and stuff. I think that's going to be the way it goes. All right. So now that we don't have everything covered up, I think we're in a better spot here where you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you have, it gives you the alerts down over here. It gives you a little bit of knowledge here. If you want to click on that, it gives you a few of the information boxes over here as well. There's a way to edit these, I would love to edit these. I think that would be awesome. Right now, I say we just hold on to this kills. For right now, we need to be able to process it. I think we're close on getting the food dryer up, which is going to be fantastic. We also really need to build a crafter, which I'm going to set up now. So that way we can get some tools going. I think this is just going to be the right call. The houses are probably going to spread out across here a little bit. So I want to put this crafter over here. Give ourselves plenty of room. Now, once we get this rhino process, we really need to get this bear out of here. We need to get the... Okay, the game saved. It scared me a little bit. I thought it would crash. We need to get this bear out of here. We also need to get these hyenas out of here. The hyenas are very deadly. So, like, if let's just say you have different types of humans. Okay, so with your civilization, obviously, if you stopped and you highlighted everybody, you can see in the bottom right you have different categories of people. So some people may be younger than others. Some people may be older than others. Hyenas are not great for your kids because the kids die. You don't want that. If your people get too old where you don't have enough young people around, you're going to die out. It's not great. It's bad. It's very, very bad. All right. I believe we have the rhino done for the most part. I think we're going to go pick up that bone, which we're in a good spot for. All right, we need to figure out where that bear is and where the hyena is. We need to go kill them right now. So normally if there's an emergency, this is what you would do. You would click the little horn up here. That gets everybody inside. It's supposed to be inside. Everybody is ready to fight. Out, ready to fight. So now where's that hyena? I think the hyena's closest right now. We're gonna target the hyena and get them out of here right now because we don't want them near our base here. Because if they're near our home and they get a little comfortable, that's when they start to attack, and they come in numbers. They don't have just one hyena. There's a lot of them when they make a pack. So we need to get them out of our area immediately. Plus, that leaves more, other animals walking around that we can take advantage of too. We can eat their food instead of them eating us, right? I think so. But YouTube, Boom Squad, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You guys have been killing it on watching some of Boomer Plays stuff, and like all the, obviously the recordings for YouTube. I don't do these kind of things on Twitch. So it's nice to play these games and, have some people comment and, talk about it. I think it's awesome. So I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and see that. Look at that. Look at that. Like and subscribe. Feel free to comment below the video or just in general. If you have any ideas or if you want to talk about this at all, like if you like this game, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, I am open ears. All right, we need to make sure we don't die here. Don't die, don't die. Yeah, good kill. All right, we got a good kill on the hyena. Sorry if it's like whiplash for everybody. I'm going super fast here. We really need to get this bear. He's already moseying too close. I think we got the bear done. I mean, we got the hyena down. That's good. We need to get the bear done, and then I think we'll be able to collect and start to process the food, which we're gonna need. We need to really build some more tools too, so we got a lot to work with. We got a lot to do, but oh my gosh, they hit Jimmy. We're good. All right, alert is over, so now we can get to work. I'm gonna put it on speed 4 so we can go kind of at a moderate pace. So now we can process everything. I think this is gonna be pretty good. So now I think the next stage that we have to do for this is we have to kind of prepare for, I guess, our first encounter with a battle. Usually the game has a mechanic where it sends you adversity. So you're either going to get attacked by other villagers from another village, or you're going to get attacked by wolves or a cave hyena, a cave bear, usually a stronger version of something that may be a threat. So you have to be mindful of being ready for that first attack. So the first step we're going to do is get our crafter going. The second step we're going to do is we're probably going to start building some tools once we get that crafter going and some storage so we can start storing stuff away. Because more people are going to come in and we're going to need to make sure they have clothes, obviously food to eat. We're just going to try to get as many resources as we can and stay alive. So that is the point of the game. All right, once we get we're going to make this a priority because we need that now. Okay, good. They're building it now. That's great. All right, next step is we need to build some storage so we can clear out our houses here. So what I want to do is I want to put the storage stuff over here. I think that's going to be a great place. Put a wood pile over here and a stone pile there. So that way they know where to put it. Let's make sure they take the stones out and take the flint out of their house so they can keep the important stuff in the house, which I think is going to be good. And take the sticks out and they can keep everything else in there. I think that's smart. All right, so I believe our little zone here with the flint is gone. So we need to find another one to make sure we have plenty for our tools. So let's set up a nice little zone here to get the flint stone going. Yep. All right, let's make sure it's all gone. Perfect. We have a crafter now. You got to be really careful with these crafters because if you don't, it will also bog them down to the point where they cannot function, where they're just trying to figure out what to do next. So one of the quickest ones that we get usually right off the bat is the bone tools. I think this is probably going to be the most important right off the bat because it'll make us a little bit stronger when we fight. Now, the next one we want to unlock, our next goal is to get archery or the sling making so we can fight from a distance so they can, hunt a little bit better. I think that's going to be good. So let's get a couple of these so we can get some food going here. Wooden harpoon, I don't think we really need that. I think we need a little bit more to fish with. So let's get about 4 people that can fish. We're gonna need some people to get a bone spear. We have how many spears? We have 4. Let's get one for everybody. Everybody has at least one. How are we doing on the fish here? As you can see, the bar went down, right? So the fish are gone. We need to move this one. So we're gonna move it over here. Make sure that the fish know we're still hungry. So once we have a little bit more of the harpoons here, we're going to make sure this is on 4. So just in case somebody's free and is not doing anything, we can obviously go get some fish because we're going to need to maintain our food supply. We really need to get a couple of these so we can let's see how many of that is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. We need those so we can actually, you know, I guess butcher the animals a little bit better. So that's awesome. So I think we're at a good point here where we can go hunting again. We got a big problem. I really don't think we're in a good spot to face them right now, but as you can see, this can get bad. These are, I believe these are hyenas. So if we have a pack of these guys around, it's not good, right? So maybe if we get to about 12 or 15 and we have a lot of people that can hunt and we have a little bit better weapons, I think I feel a little bit more comfortable attacking them right now. But what I really want to do, let's get some more food. Let's get a pig or two and see if we can stock up here. Now, if they get close, we're going to have to attack. It's just going to be what it is. So hopefully we don't lose anybody here. This actually might be a good opportunity to attack them because they're split up. I think I'm going to take advantage of that. I think this is a good opportunity. So they made the wrong move. We're going to make them pay for it. We're going to get some food out of the situation because obviously they're going to try to hunt us either way. So we need to make sure we take them out. All right, we got a couple of them. So we're dwindling down their numbers now. Let's go across here and finish them off because this will be good resources for us. And we need to make sure they're dead because we don't want them around. No offense to hyenas. I think they're cool in wildlife, but just not near my babies. Okay, there we go. Let's knock them out. Knock them out. All right, we got one more down. We need to get another one of the big guys down. Let's take down the little, the younglings. All right, there we go. That got their attention. Now we're gonna take out the other adult. I think we're good. Let's see if we can wipe them out so they don't come back. We don't want them anywhere near our area. We want to wipe them out. Wipe them out.
Do it. Kill them all. Very good. We will have food for days.
All right, I think the other one got away. Or no. Well, they're still in range. Let's go get them. Let's make sure we take them all out. We don't want them anywhere near our camp. I think they're going to get away. No, they're gone. Okay, we're good. All right. So now that we've gotten all those animals down, it's going to take them a while to process this. So what we really want to do is we want to get another food dryer up. I think that's going to be good so we can make sure none of it spoils and we can have plenty of food to eat for the winter, which is now. This is going to, these kills are going to, I know it's kind of brutal. We just wiped out a whole hyena family.
It had to happen.
But it's going to get us through the winter, and that's what we need. It's going to be a long winter. As you can see right here with the clothing, we got to make sure they all have clothes, because if they don't have clothes, it is going to get bad. They're going to freeze to death, or I don't know, if they may not have enough protection against enemies. So it's a lot. It's a lot to process, but I think this is awesome. It's an outstanding game. So I'm excited about us getting through the winter with this. Hopefully we can get all this food back to camp and process it correctly. And get obviously all the skins and stuff. So we have a trader that usually comes by in the game. So that gives you an opportunity to get resources that you may not necessarily have right now. We don't really have a lot to trade with, obviously, other than maybe a harpoon or a bone. So I'm just going to leave this be for right now. But we will do more with the trader when they come back. They're different traders, but when the next trader comes, we'll be ready for him, if that makes sense. So I think we have a good amount of food in the works here. I think we have just enough to keep everybody happy. We also have a nice population brewing here. So we have some younger people. We can accommodate 9 people. So when this starts getting closer to 9, I think we'll start building another house. We don't want to overdo that as well. If you have too many people and not enough resources, that's when people get gone. And people start starving to death. It's a very, very rough situation. All right, hopefully we can get those guys up here off the ground. Hopefully we don't let them spoil. I know it's a lot, but hopefully we don't. I think we can still get all of these resources out. Okay, we got people coming back. How many of those knives do we have? I think we have 5 knives, so we should have plenty of people be able to go over and get it done. All right, we're gonna get some more knives, which will be good. Just having some more tools will be good. We're close to getting, oh, we got it. Let's go. We got the archery thing going here. So we definitely need to get a few of those. All All right, good. We got 7 of those. I think I'm going to turn this off just so we don't build it, like, obviously make any by accident. We have plenty of clothes right now. So I think we're in great shape. We really need to take care of these kills out here, honestly. I think we're doing that slowly. These are also great sources of food for the cows.
Obviously, the beef is good, right?
But it's good that we have winter clothes for everybody. Everybody's good. Is that another bear? Oh, that's a rhino. That could be potentially lucrative if we can get over to them. We have a lot of kills on the ground right now, so I think they're a little bit overwhelmed here in the work department. This meter usually tells you if it's in the red, they're probably doing too much. You know? So you really don't want to overdo it because it's just 7 people. You really don't want them overwhelmed, overworked, because it's not fair. Nobody wants to go to work to get overworked, right? So it sucks. You don't want to be that guy. You know, you don't want to be that guy. All right, do believe we are close on getting the food dryer up. We have 1 already up, which is great. I think that's working out well. We are very close to getting to where we need to be to have a solid start here. This rhino's going to hang out around here. We're going to have a really good chance of getting that rhino down. It's going to give us a whole lot of food to get us through the summer and obviously the next spring and summer. That way we can be fully prepared for the fall when it comes back around. Now, at some point during the game, we're going to get a lot of technology where we can start to plant things. We can start to get grain, like, you know, actually picking it up. We can get brick walls. We can get swords. It's all kind of crazy stuff. We can get to like the medieval period where we kind of got the little iron. What do you call it? The iron chains or something like that. But we have no fuel. Oh, interesting. Unfortunate. Do we not have enough sticks? Let's go with 3 people on the sticks here. We need to make sure we have enough fuel. Once we get to the point where we can get axes, I think that it is on the composite tools. That's one of the next ones we're going to get here. That way we can cut down trees to make sure we have enough for the fire. It's not necessarily a big deal, but it kind of helps them to stay cool, you know? Another big part of this is having, I guess, a form of spirituality for them, where it allows them to kind of vent a little bit. Because if you don't give them a chance to vent, it's going to get bad. They're going to get angry and they're not going to work as well. And you'll see like little red bars above them like this, where they get unhappy. So we're going to do this one next. I think that's going to be a solid build right off the bat. Let's make that a priority. Very good. We just survived our first winter. So we get a knowledge point for that. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is going to be good stuff, man. All right, we don't have warm clothing yet because I don't think we have it unlocked. But that's okay. We just need to really focus on getting our tools squared away here. Do we have enough flint? We got plenty of flint. So we just need to continue to pace it here. I think we're doing good. We got 8 people now. I think somebody showed up. So I do believe this is one of our first chances here to expand. I don't know if we have enough food for that yet, though. Let's chill out on that. We still got plenty of fishing we can do here. Awesome. We may need to go hunting here again, just to kind of stay in front of this. This little bar right here, you don't ever want this below the amount of people that you have. You want everybody to have at least 1 piece of steak, you know? You got to keep everybody fed. Keep everybody fed. All right, let's see here. Is this another little hyena right here? What is this? Yeah, let's go take them out. Easy meal. Easy kill. Should be good. All right, we got some of our strongest warriors here coming over to get some food. This will help us with our quest to stay alive. And we got them. Very good. All right, we're at 143%, so I don't want to give them another job just yet. I do want to take out this adult male bison over here. I think that'll be a good kill for us. They can stick around. We really need to get some storage going too. I think that's one of the other things that we probably should do. So let's focus on that. Let's get a little bit of storage going over here. So now that we got this built, I think it's going to help the morale. So as you can see, that's going to boost their morale, so we can obviously keep them happy. Let's get some of these tools. We're right on the ball. Let's go. We're cracked at this game. Let's go. All right, so we can cancel these because we're going to have better tools now. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. We should have did that, actually. We don't have other knives yet. I messed that up. I'm